Okay, this is a motor comp I did a while back, and a couple of things I wanted to talk about. We're going to go through my performance on here, but in addition to that, I just want to touch on all the things that we've talked about as far as prep. Getting ready for the competition itself is really as valuable as how well you ride while you're out here. And this particular event, Scotts Valley, funny, this is Northern California, and it really, although there weren't a ton of guys, I want to say 30 or 40 guys at this event, there was a really fast group of maybe a dozen guys up here. Some of them were former pro racers and really, really good riders. NorCal had some great riders. And so this event mattered, even though it was a smaller regional event, because it was kind of a bragging rights thing. But when we talk about preparation, you need to know that by the time you see me sitting here on the starting gate, I've had a lot of preparation. My body is warmed up. I've ridden this course in my mind 100 times. So all those things are important. I didn't just roll up here hoping I was going to do pretty good. I understood what the penalty schedule was. I was warmed up before I went into the gate. I was doing hard figure eights, made sure that I took this thing, and really was just ready to blitz from the word go. So that's one of the things you don't see when you see me pulling up in a video and I'm ready to go. So we're about to get going here. I'm just going to stop it kind of as we go and talk about a couple things. So I'm adjusting my glasses, my helmet. These are little ritual things. Keep in mind also, I have notes on my tank that say balance ball, ghost rider, trail brake, smooth throttle, all those things. So I'm getting ready, adjusting my butt, make sure the bike's in gear. It sounds goofy, but sometimes you'll pull up here, make sure you're in first gear, make sure you're not in neutral, make sure everything's nice and solid. I'm ready. And we go on my time. So a couple things you'll notice, as you can see, my head is starting to get forward. I'm accelerating. My weight's forward, but my hands are still loose. So now I'm off the seat. We talk about shifting that weight left and right, back and forth. It's just a little bit faster if I can get my own personal body weight out of the equation. So look where am I looking? So the bike's leaned over, as you can see here. I'm not in line with the bike at all, otherwise I'd be over here. So I'm definitely counterbalanced. I'm looking out here, quite a ways ahead of where I am in the pattern. Weights forward again. Right in that little transition, I got my ass off the seat just to kind of speed up that transition. One of the things also, and it's kind of hard to see, and I don't want to turn the volume up because it's really just George Thorogood and it's extra loud music. But one of the things that I'm also doing is, in a couple shots I'll show you, I'm trail braking here and there, but I'm trying to not load the bike in a strange way. I'm not trying to be herky-jerky, front tire, back tire, accelerate, brake. I'm trying to kind of roll into the throttle and roll onto the brakes so that I upset the chassis as little as possible, because I don't want to lose the front end. But right up here, you're going to see if I can catch it, right there. And if you watch that again, I lose both the front and rear tire, but because I'm balance ball, I don't crash. Watch, you can hear it too. Listen, hear that? That's the front and rear tire both losing traction, and I'm slamming down on the crash bar. But I continue going because my body's in the right spot.
He is riding a BMW, and it is also equipped with...
Again, counterbalanced, nice and smooth. I'm light on the hands, setting up the clutch a little early. And there's another shot. This is, kind of tighter. This is just obviously, full lock stuff. But I'm trying to be smooth. But again, now you're going to see another area. Well, now this is a warm day. I'm trying to push. This was not my first run. I had already got the fastest run of the day. I'm trying to go faster. Well, and obviously, as you know, sometimes when you push a little harder, bad things can happen. Watch here. I lose the front wheel a couple times. It's hard to kind of see, but watch. Sorry, we went a little too much, but I lose the front wheel right here. You'll see those little hops that kind of screws me up. Again, I would have crashed if I wasn't balance ball on this thing. Now through here, these sections, I'm trying to be smooth. I'm trying to be smooth right here and not upset the chassis so much because I need traction. I've already pushed and lost the front end here and there. So I'm trying to be nice and easy and not lose the front. So now right here, look at my finger. Look right there. I'm trail braking. I'm already on the brakes. So back here, I'm coming around and right now I'm on the brakes. You can see my hand right there. I'm on the brakes. I'm loading the front of the bike, trying to upset this chassis as little as possible so that when I come into this section, I don't lose the front end. Same thing here. You'll see it's kind of a ginger ride. I'm trying to just be really smooth and not push too hard. I lost the back end a little, but not much.
Quinn's first run was the fastest run in the first flight.
Now here, I'm steering to the outside cone. That's my goal in these things. Steer to the outside cone. Yes, you can hit these bases at speed and crash, but I'm trying to just get as close to those outsides as I can because I don't want to clip these insides. And the further I can be leaned over, the faster I can go through here. So there you can see my line. Let me just back it up just a little bit. So I'm pretty close.
And you can see why it would be.
So I'm getting off my ass here and there. And this is just a... I want you to notice, if you can, let me see if I can show you that really quick. So when I'm coming through here, watch my head, meaning that Ghost Ride. I'm going fast, but my head is pretty smooth. It's not just like, oh, I'm at the turn, get your head around. It's smoother. See, my head and eyes are nice and smooth. Little wheelie there for dramatic effect. Poor camera view, sorry about that. Same thing with here. Now again, I was losing the front end, but watch my head and eyes, nice and smooth. I mean, I'm looking way ahead when I'm over here. Now look, I'm continuing to look over in this general area as I go through here. Now look where I'm looking. My bike is only just now straightened up in this section. I'm already starting to look over here now. And as you can see, look where my bike's positioned. I came through here wide enough that I could get to the left side. Look how close I am to that cone versus how close I am to this cone. I already dropped into this chute right where I needed to be. All right, that's it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that's meaningful for you to see. One thing that was interesting in this particular, let me see, where was it? It was right here. No, nothing else. Just this is just head turn, light on the hands, smooth head around. Try to upset that chassis as little as possible. Okay, I think that is it. Let me just go right back through here again. Just, this is this particular competition, Scotts Valley, is really tight, a lot of this stuff. So again, I don't want to, I'm kind of pushing out here, and yeah, I'm trying to squeeze as much as I can. This is my second run, but these are pretty tall cones. And setup is everything. Setup is everything through this stuff. I think that is pretty much it. So the real takeaways, and yeah, I won this event pretty handily. I don't think I ever lost Scotts Valley, but there's some pretty good riders here for sure. But a lot of practice, a lot of preparation. I walked this course, I marked it up. I had illustrations of this course all done. I could tell you how it goes in my head today. So, all right, that is it on that.